Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Mr. Smith with another thing to think about on Unplugged Wisdom. I was listening to or watching a YouTube video of a pretty popular YouTuber. And he was reading an article or a letter from a man who married a woman who was abusive, and I think he only dated the woman 2 months, and she turned out to be a complete terror, and robbed him of money, and took, of course, divorced him and took half his stuff, and then also they had kids, so she got the kids, and he basically got this ex-husband got the shaft. Well, and that's nothing new. You hear about that a lot. Um, but she was borderline personality disorder. She was, she was not. She's a wicked woman, right? The Bible would call that a wicked woman, maybe a Jezebel spirit. However, that's not really what I wanted to talk about in this one, because you can see, you can go to YouTube and check on the Red Pill Revolution channels and the Manosphere and learn all about that. But here's the thing. The YouTuber that was reading this letter was telling us that this husband was a neurosurgeon and clearly was making a lot of money as a neurosurgeon, because he had quite a lot of money that she took from him. And the YouTuber kept saying, well, he's a smart guy. Yeah, he's a neurosurgeon. Okay. And it just triggered me. We got to stop saying these people are smart guys just because they're a doctor or a lawyer or whatever. Okay? Just because a guy's a neurosurgeon doesn't mean he's any smarter than anybody else. We really need to stop saying that. Okay? And he clearly wasn't smart enough or wise enough to avoid marrying this woman. And, I don't know this neurosurgeon at all, and I'm not bagging on him, but he's no smarter than anybody else. He's susceptible to the pitfalls of, the world out there, and he's susceptible to making big mistakes that could cost him. And, just because he went to med school and is a neurosurgeon and makes a lot of money doesn't mean he's any smarter than anybody else, or he's a smart guy. That's what the YouTuber was implying, that, well, he's a smart guy because he's a neurosurgeon. No, it means he was ambitious. He wanted to make a lot of money. So he spent the money to go off to med school, and he worked hard at his grades. I'm not saying the guy didn't work hard, but please, we got to stop putting professions like doctor, lawyer, and whatnot on pedestals. Okay, they're not any smarter than anybody else. Okay, CEOs of corporations, people in high places, a lot of times the only thing that they got over us pure hearts is that they know how to manipulate people. They know how to psychologically manipulate people. That's something that pure-hearted people would never do. You wouldn't even think about doing that. So no, they're not smarter than anybody else, but they're more devious a lot of times. Again, I'm just saying, people in high places. I'm not saying, I don't know this specific neurosurgeon at all, of course. But it just made me think, we got to stop saying that he's a smart guy. I hate that term, just, And again, he's an ambitious guy. And, the other thing that, and if you've seen my video I did on should you trust doctors, right? And my experience with doctors hasn't always been good. And I think we need to stop pedestalizing them, right? They have a job just like the mechanic, just like the plumber, and when you pay them to do a service for you, you are their client, you are their customer. So what you say goes, right? I'm tired of this. Oh, he's a smart guy. Stop that. Please stop saying that. We need to stop saying that, right? Just because you go to med school doesn't mean you're any smarter than anybody else. Okay? That's just the path you took to get the job that you wanted. And you know, another thing I thought about too is, why is a neurosurgeon making so much money? I mean, it sounded like he made quite a bit of money in the millions. You know, 7-digit salary or high fives, you know. I'm sorry, high sixes. Are there that many people that need their their coconut busted open and the goo scraped out? I mean, what the heck's going on here? That's something, that's maybe a lesson for another time. What is causing all these things in our brain that we need a neurosurgeon to where he's so busy all the time, he's making millions? I mean, that's just something to think about. Anyway, so I just thought I would talk about that. But man, that quote, "He's a smart guy," just, I admit it just triggered me. I was driving around thinking about that. You know, and really only true smarts and true wisdom comes from the Most High God. Right? And, you know, who knows? This neurosurgeon might not have been the greatest guy either. I mean, I know a lot of people are not into the Bible, but it does say in the scriptures that a wicked woman is given unto a wicked man. So, who knows? Who knows what's going on there? But this is Mr. Smith with a short one. And please hit the like button or dislike button. Subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, there's information in the notes. All right, we'll see you next time.